I like
Yamacast.
cats.
Yamacast. That's the start, so.
Oh, you gotta let us know these things in advance. You can't just say shit and expect us to go along with it. Because
Why
right there,
else
I
would
thought you
I.
were having a seizure.
Why else would I be ranting Yamacast?
I don't
Like,
know. Get attention.
good point. Good point. Oh yeah, this is the Yamacast, episode 1. Oh yeah,
Hello.
guys, how about we, hello. How about we make a commitment to, to, for us to do one a week?
Okay.
I don't know if I can make that commitment.
David, please.
I'll do my best. I normally work every Saturday, but I should be here at least.
Yeah. And also, it doesn't mean we don't need to have everyone.
Just 2 at least.
3 at least. I've actually been asking people around who I think would be a good fit. I think we need a 4th, maybe? But
Sorry, Brandon backed out, didn't he?
no, yeah, he's not in it.
Fuck him.
Not until, like, everything's on PS4.
Jake, you drool every time he's in a call.
You do, Jake. Jake, you're like
You're
a...
like,
Jake, you're a beaten dog, okay? Like, every
he
time your
throws you a
master
bone and
thinks...
you, like, hump his
Hold
leg.
on. David,
Dude,
let me do
What
this.
the hell are you talking about?
Jake, every time your master, aka Brandon, leaves the house, you chew on everything. You chew on the couch. This is a
That's not a
metaphor
bad
for you
thing.
making fun of him.
It's good
But the
though.
moment he comes in, he hits you, and you love him.
The couch tastes good.
No, you're a
I love how he
hypocrite.
takes it literal.
The couch. How do you know I chewed the couch? How do you know Brandon was my master? How do you know I was a dog?
Tastes like candy.
What?
God
No.
damn it, Jake. The
Dude,
stupidity in
People
everything you
sit on
say.
couches. People sit on couches.
This
Okay,
is true.
So since this is episode 1, we should probably do more of an intro.
Hello,
David.
Yama Nation. What's up?
Yeah,
Very good.
it's a Yamacast, our podcast, and we just like any other podcast, I guess.
I think we're better than all of them.
I
Yes.
would. Well, I think we could be one of the more offensive ones. That's something,
good.
right?
Ain't that the truth? There
Hey,
we go. That's
son,
your goal.
hey, son.
Become the most
Like,
offensive.
No, just imagine a soccer
podcast.
mom. Okay, how about we talk one at a time? Sorry, I interrupted you that time.
That's fine.
Okay,
No,
imagine
we're-
a soccer mom.
Just
Imagine
go
a
ahead. You go.
Imagine a soccer mom. Imagine a soccer mom talking to
Yeah?
her kid. Shut the fuck up, Jake. I'll mute you. Like, talking to her kid. She's like, oh, you have a trophy. What's that for? I'm the most offensive kid in class, Mom.
Like, oh, great. What'd you say today? Oh, I told the black kid he was a minority.
That's not really that offensive.
Hmm?
That's like a stat. That's not offensive.
Well,
That's
I
like
started
a
making fun
number.
of the black kids, and then I went over to the Mexicans, and then I told them that they weren't Hispanic and that they
They're
were
beaners.
Mexicans. And that anyone who is Hispanic is actually truly a Mexican.
And they like to eat Mexican food.
Yes. In other news,
Oh, nice transition there. Pow. What? You don't know what you're gonna say? Are you waiting for me to say it? Did you forget?
no, I was just fucking
What does
around.
a Jew say?
Hey, shh! Don't tell him future. Don't tell him the
That's
future.
secret.
How about
Secret.
Moses versus Santa Claus?
What?
Epic rap battles of history.
Nah. I don't want to talk
were
about
you
this
not
shit.
here when we were coming up with topics for 10 minutes?
No,
No, he's
I was
sitting there
just saying
wanking
something
off.
random. Shut up.
Okay, how about we talk about... Let's talk movies. There's some stuff in Star Wars after it's been sold to...
Paranormal Activity 5.
Jake, we're not talking about really shitty horror movies.
We
We're
can
talking about
talk
good
about
movies.
that. This is movies right now. Let's talk about Marvel... I mean, not Marvel. I mean, Disney buying LucasArts Star Wars. And how they're
Lucasfilms.
planning on doing a Boba Fett spin-off movie.
Oh,
David's a Star Wars buff, so how about he take it from here?
Ten, there are so many things wrong in that sentence you just said. Made me want to punch you in the face. Being a Star Wars nerd.
Bobo.
It's Boba Fett.
Oh,
Boba,
Bobo.
not Boba Fett. Boba.
Oh, maybe that's why it's spelled wrong.
You're Are you using Microsoft Word or something?
Yeah, it's still spelled wrong. Is there an
It
E at
doesn't
the
matter.
end?
It's BOBA.
Yeah, FATE. Right.
Oh, nigga.
FETE. Or
You hear these
FETT.
people YouTube.
Okay, whatever.
So,
So,
Stupid.
Disney, there are rumors right now
nope,
because I
still
think.
spelled wrong.
Whatever.
Shut
But,
the fuck up.
there is some guy who works at, he does, the AMC movie theaters. You know, there's a guy, they do a podcast, and he went out and blatantly said it is for a fact that Disney is doing a Boba Fett spin-off movie because what Disney is planning on doing is in between every year, starting in 2015, they're releasing a new Star Wars movie. They're going to be switching off between Episode 7 and then a spin-off movie. And so, supposedly, the first one in 2016 is supposed to be Boba Fett.
Stupid.
And whether or not that's a good idea or not,
Deer.
it's, I don't know, it could work out. It just
It
depends on how.
depends. Do you have like any directors who might be directing it?
That's the thing. Well, here's the thing. The Lawrence Kasdan, who's the guy who
Did you get Michael Bay?
no, he didn't direct it. He wrote he wrote for Empire Strikes Back,
But
Return
yeah,
of the
who's
Jedi.
writing the script?
The guy they originally had,
Alfonso Cuarón.
they had the guy who did Toy Story 3 and Little Miss Sunshine.
God.
He did his job. He wrote the original draft, and now they have J.J. Abrams, who is also a fantastic writer. He's looking over the script and the writer and the plot of it and all that.
Yeah, isn't he also doing stuff for Star Wars 7?
Did she get Spielberg?
J.J. Abrams is the director of Star Wars 7.
Okay, yeah. You
She
need
gets-
like it to be tied in and stuff because it is a
Yeah,
spin-off.
so yeah, J.J. Abrams is going over it, and then Lawrence Kasdan, who is basically besides George Lucas, is the creator of Star Wars. Like he brought so much life to it.
He
so
did,
Lawrence
but
Kas-
then...
he-
Okay, continue.
He didn't. Here's the thing, no, he didn't do the prequels. Lawrence Kasdan had nothing to do with those. So don't say he's the god of those. That's all Lucas fucking up there.
Yeah, I'm
But
not that much into Star Wars, but it's my understanding that the prequels are considered to be really, really, really bad.
there's no words. Well, here's the thing. It depends on who you're. Me personally, I think the first two are Like I can deal without them. I don't think they're like super horrible. I think they could have fucked it up much worse. But like I said, when those movies came out, the first one came out, I was like 2. But I thought episode 3 was okay. But goddamn, I gotta stop saying that. The Boba Fett movie, Lawrence Kasdan supposedly writing it like supposed to be writing it as soon as episode 7 is like going into filming. So that's the rumor right now. I think I would like to see it. It just depends on really if J.J. Abrams would still be directing it, or it depends on how much attention they give to it. If they don't really give as much attention to it as they're giving like episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9, I think they shouldn't even do it if they're not going to give it just as much attention as those. Because what they're doing is they're doing what it's called the Marvel effect, whereas they're bringing all these movies into one big one. Like there's going to be a Boba Fett movie, a Han Solo movie, and then they're all going to come to a big movie like the Avengers.
Well,
So I feel like if they do it just as well as they did with the Adventure movies and Marvel Phase 1, I say go for it.
well, I'm gonna say Disney's still like the overhead of this. Like they overview it. Like they still have some say in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now Disney's good, but it's made some mistakes. Like, let's start with
Pirates of the Caribbean 4.
what?
Pirates of the Caribbean 4.
Yeah. I was gonna go to Marvel movies. Iron Man 1 was amazing. But then Disney did Iron Man 2. They owned it when that was made. Iron Man 3, I liked it, not as good as Iron Man 1, but way better than Iron Man 2. Now, do you think they might have a bad movie like Iron Man 2 in the Star Wars franchise?
Well, here's the thing. I enjoyed Iron Man 2. It wasn't a masterpiece, but it was enjoyable.
Okay, I could
But-
say, sorry for interrupting you, but Iron Man 2 was bad for many reasons. they brushed over one of the best stories in the comics. I forget the name. It was Iron Man's story that made him, like, really popular at the time. A Death in a Bottle, maybe? Something? It was his alcoholism. The second movie, it looked like they were going to focus on that, but they did. They made it a joke, which was awful. Now,
Well,
David, isn't there some, like, expanded universe that the new Star Wars are going to be off of?
Here's the thing, though. What is supposedly like rumor? I don't know if they ever confirmed this or not. It was supposed to be like the expanded universe. It was supposed to like not be involved with any of that. Like they weren't taking any of it, and like that's what I heard, or
Of
unless
what?
that's a rumor. Like any expanded universe that was out there, they weren't gonna use it. It was gonna be a new original story, which, in my opinion, is the wrong thing they should have done. In my opinion, they should have gone with one of the expanded universe story, The Legacy of the Force, which is about Han Solo and Leia's kids,
Okay,
where
see,
their son turns. That's what they should do, in my
yes,
opinion. But
okay. Now, David, that's what I was trying to get talking about. Okay, so like that's a really good story. That's considered one of the best Star Wars stories by the fans, right? Okay, now imagine that, and imagine if. Okay, are there any dark elements to it? Like any at all?
well, the fact that Jason Solo turns to the dark side,
Like, does he do some bad stuff? Like really bad?
it's been forever since I read the books. I don't know, but I believe that I don't know if it's in that story arc, but I know Anakin Solo ends up basically killing Chewbacca.
Oh, hold up, what?
Anakin Solo, who is also there, that's Leia and Han's third child. He ends up taking the Millennium Falcon. He takes off without Chewie as a planet is about to implode, and Chewie dies on the planet.
Okay, well, that's not as bad. See what Disney does? They take bad stuff from the source material. Let's say the expanded universe for Star Wars is a source. Sometimes they can make it amazing. Sometimes they make it perfect. From the comics to the movie, like the Avengers, they've made it perfectly. But then let's say Iron Man 2, they took two villains from the comics, combined them into one, and took the Death in a Jar story arc. Don't quote me on this. I think that's what it was called. You know what I'm talking about? One of the best things in the comics for Iron Man. He's known for that. And they take stuff like that, they either make it really good or really bad. And when there's a darker, when there's a darker tone, like alcoholism, they usually take it as a joke. Okay, one of the biggest problems with Iron Man 3 is that the Mandarin, it was a twist. I was fine with the twist, but they made it into a joke, kind of. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, because the whole thing, yeah. I don't. Can we spoil that movie? That movie's been out for so long now. We can spoil it.
Yeah, I just said the Mandarin twist. Like, I didn't think...
Well, no, we didn't officially say, like, the Mandarin. The fact that he's an actor.
Yeah, they turned it into a joke. I could understand if he was an actor. That would have been fine. But they gave him, like, the stuff he said. Like, he wasn't serious. He was with prostitutes and...
what was his name?
The Mandarin.
I don't remember.
No. What? I'm gonna look this up.
He was a
real quick.
British dude, though.
Yeah, was it Ted?
Yeah, it was Ted. Osama Ben Kingsley, someone dubbed him?
Ben Kingsley.
Osama Ben Kingsley, yeah.
Trevor.
I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love Trevor. I love that.
I would have liked it if that turned out to actually be him, and at the end of the movie he came out and started whooping ass. Like, he was just acting when he was pretending to be an actor. That would have been a good twist. Within a twist, you know? For conception.
And I still thought it was funny.
I liked it, but it went overboard.
It was clever. It was a clever
smart.
twist.
But, okay, let's say they do that with, what's the kid's name who turns to the dark side?
Well, Jason turns to the dark side, yeah.
Jason Solo. Let's say they turn that into a joke. Like, in the movie, like, they just joke about him being evil for, like he turns evil and they like, beat him up and then it's, like, over with.
I don't think that would be the way to go, just because the whole story arc it's a lot more dramatic like that. So if you look at it, because if you look at the original trilogy, even though the prequels were really bad, like the original saga, the story of Anakin Skywalker is a powerful story. It's just not told right via the movies. If they can do that, I know they don't want to do that story again, because literally the Jason Solo thing, it's literally Anakin Skywalker all over again.
So
It's a slightly different reason why he turned. It's a different reason why he turns,
oh yeah,
but it's
wasn't
essentially the same
Anakin?
thing. He turned to save his wife. That was the whole thing. He turned to save his wife because Palpatine tricked him that if he turned to the dark side, they could discover a power to create life and prevent her from dying. Which in the end, Anakin is the reason why she dies because he like chokes her, and she lost. I don't know. It's really stupid. She loses the will to live. There's no medical reason why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, that was a good talk.
They could.
Good.
I don't know. It's weird. I just hope they don't. My overall thing is they better not pull a Phantom Menace because they're getting a do-over again because it's been so long since the new Star Wars movie. It's been 10 years. The hype is getting back up again. If they fuck this up,
Yeah,
Disney
that's
is
the end
screwed.
Of Star Wars. That's the end of
It
Star
will
Wars.
be the end.
Disney will have to sell it off or something.
Because this is really what happened. Episode 1, Episode 2 were strikes. Alright, they had 2 strikes. Episode 3 was like a double. Or it was like a ground rule double, in my opinion. That's what it was. If you get what I'm saying.
I'm not the best baseball person, but I understand.
Yeah. You know what ground rule double is, right? That's when like the ball bounces out of the field.
Yeah. And they only have one more chance to strike out. Well, have a home
They have
run,
one
right?
more batter. They have 2 outs right now.
Okay,
And they have one more batter.
chance to make it perfect.
Yeah.
Or just make it good enough to continue the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
They need
cool.
at least another double to win, or at least a single.
Now, has anyone thought about rebooting the Star Wars universe?
Like remakes?
Not remakes, reboot.
That's what this kind of is.
No, but that's still going off the old ones, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like reboot, like retell the story, try and do it differently. Like
but
maybe
not
turn all
have
the prequels into one movie, make it good. I don't know, with time skips. And then have the 3 movies. Like, get new actors to do it.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing, though. The original trilogy, the episodes 4, 5, and 6, that is all one story that takes place over 3 movies. Because when Lucas originally written those up, it was all one huge story.
Oh, like each movie was an act, but it would take too much time.
Yes, it's a 3-part act.
Oh.
Mhm. Or it's a 3-act movie.
Yep. Okay, I was just wondering, because there's a younger audience who doesn't even know Star Wars.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Star Wars is still really popular because they had the cartoon show, and now they had the Clone Wars, and now with Star Wars Rebels coming out later this year.
Wait, is that by Disney?
That's by Disney, but it's by the same guys who did Clone Wars.
I might say that's gonna suck.
If they got Dave Filoni directing it, and he's a phenomenal. I think he's a really good animation director, and I think it's gonna be good.
Disney ruins cartoons. If it's a cartoon about something you love...
Tim, here's the thing. Tim. They're not hiring Disney people to do it. These are the same guys from Lucas Animation who were doing it.
David. The guy, Brian Michael Bendis, he wrote the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books. They're amazing, okay? Oh, they're ultimate, even. And he's on the show. He's a showrunner, I think. Do they have showrunners in animation?
I don't fucking know.
He helps with the script and stuff. He's someone in there of the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show. And it's Family Guy for kids, but not funny. It's awful. And you know how people will rave on about how the Batman animated series from like the 90s is amazing?
Mm-hmm.
They have someone from that show on the Ultimate Spider-Man show too. and it's still bad.
Well, Tim, when you have just one guy from a good story, from a good
Hold on,
show,
David. What's
that's
the purpose of the new show?
the new Star Wars
Is
one.
it targeted for teenagers or kids?
I'm not sure what the target audience is because the target audience for Clone Wars was really spread out. I mean, that one was targeted for kids, I think, and
No,
I still
I've seen
enjoyed it.
Clone Wars. That was targeted for kids, but older people were able to watch it.
I think they're going kind of that same thing.
Okay, if they go
Simply
the same
because
way, it's good.
I think if they do take the same, because it is pretty. I mean, it's not mature. But here's the thing, though. From what has come out so far, some of the plot lines that have been revealed are pretty dark.
Oh,
But
really?
I don't know, because a lot of it revolves around the Empire hunting down and killing Jedi Knights. And
Oh, okay.
supposedly within the first few episodes, there is gonna be a Jedi death. So
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, if
Can I go on a rant about Disney and Marvel shows?
sure.
Sorry, I know you want to talk about Star Wars, but okay, the best Marvel shows I've ever seen: Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That show was really good. You could be a kid and watch it. You could be a teenager and watch it. And hey, if you're an adult with a kid, you can still watch it. It's not high grade TV. It's like a C plus, B minus. It's no Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, but it's still pretty good. Same with the spectacular Spider-Man. Those were the two. Those are my favorite shows of animation. Animated shows, I should say. But then they remade them and made the Ultimate Spider-Man. It's not Spider-Man. Then they made another Avengers show. They canceled the first one to make this one. I don't even know the name of it. I've seen 2 episodes and it's awful. And then they also made a Hulk show, Agents of Smash. Guess what Hulk's doing the whole time?
Smashing.
No, he's blogging. Okay, I may have said that wrong. How about I rephrase that? One of his friends has a TV show. It's a vlog. It's on the internet. And they just like randomly cut out to one of the Hulk people talking to the camera about why they're not evil. Like, it's stupid. Oh, and also, regular Hulk and Red Hulk are friends in the show. Like, that's not how it is. When Disney, David, I'm just gonna give you a warning. If the Star Wars show might suck. I'm sorry, it might.
I don't know.
It's
We'll
just
see.
when Disney says it's pointed towards kids, they mean ADD, ADHD, dyslexic motherfuckers who are 4.
Oh
If-
no.
No, like they treat kids like they have an expansion, like attention span of 2 seconds. They keep changing. They break the fourth wall so much.
Well, here's the thing.
And
Like
the
I said,
worst part, the new Avengers show, the Spider-Man show, and the Hulk show, they're all the same universe. This is the first time. Well, this is what I think is the first time. The first time we have a TV show, animated Marvel TV shows, sharing the same universe where they can have crossovers. It's an amazing idea. But the first time we have it, it's pointed on 4-year-olds with ADHD. With no attention span.
all right. Well, like I said though, I doubt they can break the fourth wall at all with this. If they are literally, if they
Trust
use
me,
the same,
they'll find
if they,
a way.
Tim, if they use the same formula as Clone Wars did, they will not break the fourth wall. They may screw up a few episodes because, in my opinion, season 5 of Clone Wars can be considered the worst and the best season. I think it had 2 really good story arcs, but the rest of the season was shit. That's my opinion
Okay,
on
are
it.
they gonna
If
have
they can
story
go with
arcs in the
if no,
show?
Tim, if they can do the season exactly what they did with season 3 of Clone Wars, if they can do exactly that season, but transfer it for Rebels, if they can do exactly what they did, you know, they can make it just like that season. They will be set.
Okay, David. Is it gonna have like story arcs or stuff? Like,
This is how they do Clone Wars. They have like normally each episode, like they 3 episodes is one story arc, or like 4 episodes would be a little mini like story arc. Like
okay,
there was in season 4 there was a story arc with a Jedi general gone bad and killing his own clones or sending his own clone troopers against each other.
that's cool.
So
No, but the way Disney has the Marvel shows going right now, each episode is its own story arc. There's no carryover. Like, you can see a villain in like episode 2. He'll be in episode 9, but
well,
it's
that's
a
how
whole
superhero
different arc.
shows go normally.
No.
That's how, at least when I was younger. I mean, when I watched like
Hey
like
David,
the
I think
other
you might like
Spider-Mans.
it's on Netflix. Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Like the first 6 episodes introduce the characters, so just maybe watch the one when they meet up. Like
Okay, yeah. Just keep going.
there's a. What do you mean keep going? I was just pausing to catch my breath. No, but each episode, they have like a villain or something they have to deal with, but like their relationship changes, their story arcs, and it's just
I don't know.
good.
In my opinion, I don't think they're gonna fuck it up that bad. Like you said, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know if it's because Marvel's got some formula that they keep fucking up.
I
But
blame
if
Disney. I blame Disney on
well,
this.
Tim, here's the thing: you're blaming Disney like they're fucking everything up. In my opinion, I think Disney is staying away from Rebels. That's why I think they're doing. I think they're gonna let the guys who actually know what they're doing it. Because the ratings for Clone Wars were pretty good. I don't think they were. It wasn't the best show on Cartoon Network, but it was up there. At least for the first 3 seasons when it was on Friday nights.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll see. And yet there's still also Disney's doing the Lost Missions of the Clone Wars that's supposed to be coming out like the next couple months, where it's like stuff for season 6 of Clone Wars that was gonna be a Cartoon Network is gonna be aired. So
Okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of Star Wars coming out.
I apologize for ranting. It's just I've had my hopes and dreams broken once. I don't want it to happen to you, David. I don't want you to watch it and then be sad.
You're like so prejudiced against Disney.
I'm just mad at what they do with TV shows right now. Animated TV shows of,
This is all stuff that's on Disney XD, right?
I do believe.
I don't know. I love how Jake had no conversation. I bet Jake fell asleep.
I'm right here.
There was like 20 minutes of us bitching and Jake kind of just like, I'm gonna sit here.
27. It was half an hour.
I was just looking at stuff on the internet. I was honestly not listening to one word of that conversation.
Actually, speaking of TV shows, transition, here we come. The Walking Dead Season 4 Part 2 is coming out soon.
Yep, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake, I brought this
Or
topic
no, a
up.
month. 1 month.
Yeah,
Just 1 month.
I brought this topic up because Jake needs to say stuff. Go, Jake.
Well-
Say something.
Walking Dead is gonna be cool.
Damn it, Jake. You ruin it. I give you the spotlight and you break it.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm actually excited right now. They're gonna be introducing the hunters, and I kind of wish they would wait till next season, but it all depends on how they do them. And I've read all the comics up to volume 18. David
And
is
I've-
on like volume 8 now.
8. Yeah, I'm on the Governor Attack at the Prison, the second one.
You are about 2 volumes away from finding out who
Where
the
they're
hunters
at.
are.
Sweet. So I'm pretty. Yeah, like I said, I want to finish the second compendium by. That's what I'll do on Monday when I have off.
Okay, so the hunters. Let me just give the hunters. They're people, a group of like 5, 6, 7, maybe. No, 5, 6 people who hunt other people for food. You know, because they can't hunt animals.
Cannibals.
Yeah, they're cannibals, and they're really scary at first. They're gonna have to turn this next half season of The Walking Dead into a horror show.
Horror.
Yeah, The Walking Dead is drama right now. Like,
Mhm.
I want us to be scared pissless, okay?
Well, good luck because we might
Like,
not.
I do not want to see the hunters. I don't want to see them. I just want to see what they can do. Like, I wanna, like, there's this one part where Rick and them, they're at, like, a church in the middle of the woods, and out of nowhere they start getting shot at. Glenn gets shot, probably won't happen. And it's just really good. You don't see him, everyone's scared. They need to be able to pull this off. I don't even want to see their face until the season finale. And, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I don't think they're gonna be finishing the Hunters this season. Because they still
It's gonna
have
be kind
to...
of like the Governor, I think. If the way you're describing it, it's gonna be like the Governor. It's gonna continue to next season.
Yeah, I don't even want to see him. I don't want to see him. Like, after the whole Governor thing, we need time. We need time to rebuild, reestablish who the group is, reestablish what they have to do. They don't have a purpose now. Their old purpose was to stay alive at the prison, and now their only purpose is to stay alive, and that's not much. Like, we need...
Yeah, that's a pretty good purpose.
Shut up. We need, like, half a season of them to pull together and then go to DC. That's
$10 says they just literally, they do that all in the first episode.
If they do that all in the first episode, I'll be pissed.
Well, I don't know. I think they can do that within 3
And
episodes.
they also
I think,
have to find Morgan again.
I think that. Oh, how cool would that be if that's what they're doing with Carl and Rick? They're gonna go look for Morgan right
I
away.
don't think they would because that's far away.
I thought they're play. Oh, I guess they're. Yeah, they're pretty far away from.
Yeah, they probably
don't-
wouldn't do that until they find the rest of the group.
Hmm.
Also,
I don't know that.
this is one story arc that's really good. David, you'll know what I'm talking about. It involves Carl. It's amazing.
Damn, now I want to go read this tonight. I'm gonna probably go read this after we're done.
It's not till the second.
Compendium. I don't know.
Oh, and also, we're gonna meet 3 new characters: Abraham, Eugene, and Rosita. They're pretty cool. So,
Oh my god, the hype for them are so insane. That's the hype when Tyrese was announced for season 3 last year.
they ruined Tyrese in the show.
I don't know.
He can't pull it off.
I don't know. Like
David, you've seen comic Tyrese. They're two
I
different people.
comic Tyrese. Holy shit.
Comic
Tyrese
Tyrese can take
so-
out a whole gym full of zombies, and you can believe it because he's a scary motherfucker.
He's a big ass motherfucker.
Dude, I just can't. He can't pull it off on the show.
They made him like. But,
Oh
like
no, they kind of did
soft
the same
guy.
thing when they were escaping that car.
No, but I didn't believe it because he doesn't scare me. Tyrese
I
on
don't
the
know.
show looks like a
Did you
nice.
see his eyes? Did you see how batshit crazy though he was going when I believed that when he found out that Karen and David were burned? He was pissed.
Okay, yeah, he was pissed.
I probably just bludgeoned everyone with earbuds right there. I apologize.
Yes.
It's fine, but he was, like, you know Tyrese from the comics, he's a built man. Tyrese from the show, he needs to hit the gym more. Like,
Are you saying Tyrese is fat?
no, Tyrese from the show can kick my ass. But
should
Tyrese from the comics can make me kick my own ass so he doesn't have to.
They should have used Terry Crews.
Oh hell no! Terry
That'd
Crews
be
is a horrible
awesome.
actor.
That'd be so cool though.
No, I'm just saying, you know how actors
No, who they
sometimes-
should have used for Tyrese? They should use that guy from the commercial who's the
Yeah,
the
from,
bodybuilder
Old
directing
Spice.
traffic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
The commercial where there's I can't remember what it's for now, but it's
It's a
the
guy-
bodybuilder and he's directing traffic.
It's a Geico commercial, I think.
Yeah, Geico. Yeah, it's a Geico commercial where it's like how happy are people who stay with Geico? Happy as a bodybuilder directing traffic, and it's a big black dude.
No, like, I just need Tyrese to scare me, okay?
Yeah.
He just hasn't done that yet.
Please, now is not the time to dilly-dally.
He's made me mad at him.
Need to start
but that's
swinging
it.
here, or find some ammo.
He's a good actor, Chad Coleman. He's good. I don't know. It's not the Tyrese from the comics. He's a good Tyrese, just not a good comic Tyrese.
I like it. It's a new approach. It's kind of like how they approach Shane. Like I think
Oh,
John Bernthal.
Shane was amazing in the comics and in the TV show.
Oh yeah, they pulled off Shane perfect, and they did more with him.
Like Shane in the comics, he's good
They killed-
because
All I have left is
okay,
my knife.
Shane in the
Go on.
comics, he's amazing because it shows how the zombies change people. Shane in the show is amazing for the same reason and more.
Oh yeah, because I mean, what I feel like I love that they made season 2 about Shane.
Yeah.
Like season 2 was all about Shane and how he's like, he's that guy. Like he's the one. He shows in more what this world can do to you.
Got no
Or
right.
And
what's her
because
name?
the way I feel like in season or in the comic was, it's a lot more really of the fact that he had the perfect life. Like he had the girl, he had the son, and then
Yeah.
the guy who
He came and took his girl and son away.
exactly.
In the comics, it showed how your best friend can become someone who wants to kill you. Because some people just can't handle it.
Oh god, that show the comic showed the pressure you got to
The comics pull it off. Like, I prefer the comics over the show, but then again, I
Mhm.
like watching the show. You
it's,
know what I mean?
There all go.
Like, I like
Yeah.
the comics, but I also love the show. I like them both. You can't really
Huh.
It's hard to compare the two.
Fun fact, the only 3 actors that have been every episode of Walking Dead are the 3 actors that have been every episode of The Walking Dead are Andrew Lincoln, Stephen Young, Chandler Riggs, who are Rick, Glenn, and Carl. They're the only ones who have been every episode so far.
Carl wasn't in the first episode.
Yeah, he was. At the when
yeah.
Rick is calling on the CV.
Yeah, wait. But didn't they have some All Governor episodes?
Pain.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Because
Oh,
I
those are the
remember,
only
on season 3 they
Yeah.
had some.
The pain.
in season 4. I guess so. I guess, huh? I don't know, because I'm looking at IMDb and the actors who've been the most episodes are Andrew Lincoln, Stephen Young, Chandler Riggs.
Well,
Huh.
most
I guess so.
episodes, not all.
Yeah, most. Well, those are the 3 ones who've been all together at least. I don't know, because I'm just looking that up.
Yeah, Stephen Young, he's probably gonna make it to season 9 and die. Oh yeah, there's The Walking Dead, the comics are amazing. Like David, the second compendium. Did I say that right?
Compendia, yeah.
Compendium? I said comic. I mean, it's actually compendium, like you just said.
Mhm.
Like it's better than the first. I'll just tell you that.
Find ammunition.
Making you want to go read that.
Oh yeah. I don't know, and I kind of like how I like the Randall part about season 2.
I didn't like Randall too much.
I didn't like his character obviously, but I like
No,
how
I didn't like the whole
that was
moral aspect.
that was
of
the
season
turning
2.
point. That was the turning point for
Like, if they had him in for one episode, that would have been cool. And that's like,
well, no, that was the whole like kind of reason why, because it was more or less Rick had to make this choice of whether or not to kill this guy. Shane wanted to kill him. He wanted Rick to make that choice. It was kind of like Shane. That was the last straw. Rick didn't agree on what Shane wanted, and Shane just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill this guy now. This is the last time he's pissed me off."
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, I'd rather. I like it when you see how people change in the comics, because it's not like thrown at you. You just notice it. In the comics, you see how like the first time Rick like kills someone. I don't even know when it is. But then, like, towards, like, where we are now, it's no big deal anymore. Like, you just notice. They never say it aloud. Like, they never say it, like...
I know, when they, like, Rick, he, like, flips out the first time he killed someone with it. And he talks about, like, he was, they kind of hinted a little bit at this at the end of season 3 with it, how Rick used to be a cop, and he was, like, talking about how it's, like, I used to stand for justice, and this is in the comics. He used to stand for justice. He used to protect people.
Oh, his
Now I'm
speech,
just-
"We are the Walking Dead."
Yeah,
I can't wait till they do that in the show. They
I
have to.
I love that speech. I was like,
Forms my
Ugh.
heart.
I actually have an idea on how they're gonna do it, but it would spoil some stuff you haven't read
I
yet.
remember how you were talking to me how about they had that small speech in season 3. You thought it was gonna be that speech.
It wasn't.
I know.
It's so good. The first time.
At least we got
Oh,
that.
also, when in the prisoners, it's different in the comics. Rick kills one of them while zombies are attacking, and it's awesome because no
Well,
one knows. They think he died in the crossfire, and it was friendly fire. And Tyrese knows. Tyrese and Rick, they're better in the comics.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean like the
Well,
combination.
here's the thing.
of them.
Tyrese is kind of like what they did with Tyrese. They kind of implemented some of that Tyrese, like that part, like some of that into Shane almost. Like Shane kind of, Tyrese kind of
How they
questions
fight,
everything Rick
how,
does.
Rick and Shane fought in season 2.
Yeah. And how kind of like Shane questions everything Rick does, sort of kind of how like Tyrese does.
Did.
Yeah.
That's a comic joke, by the way. I don't know. This is like what? The comic came out. I'm gonna say at least 5 years ago.
The original comic.
Okay, there's
Not a chance.
20
my
comics
sword.
now, 2 a year,
What a
10 years.
rush.
Yeah, about 5 years ago.
Take your death.
A little less, maybe 4, but that's when Tyrese dies, like 4 years ago in the comics. So.
Blackjack, free
Wait, he
sex.
dies?
You lose.
What?
Tyrese dies.
Shit.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Now unto fame.
Tyrese hasn't died yet.
What? Oh no.
Oh, Tim, by the way, the original release date of the Walking Dead comic, issue 1, October 8th, 2003.
I didn't know you didn't know.
You
I
son
thought
of
you
a
just said you
bitch.
started attacking them the second time.
No, yeah, like, he just started, and I haven't read that yet.
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I thought you knew anyway.
I'm gonna kill you. Find you, murder you. You spoiled it. You spoiled it!
I thought you
Spoil
knew.
it! Spoil it! Spoil it! Spoil it! Spoil it! Spoil it! Spoil it!
Well, maybe you should have laughed at my joke. And maybe I won't have to explain myself if you laugh.
I didn't laugh.
Yeah, because so I had to explain
I didn't know it
myself.
was a joke. I just thought you were like dead. I'm like, oh. Okay.
My bad, I'm sorry. I thought you... Like, what I heard you say was the governor just started attacking the second time. And... I didn't
Well,
mean
I don't
you were
know. Hold on,
about to
let me-
read
let me-
that.
Let me actually look.
You're probably like 2 or 3
At
pages
this point,
away.
it's recovery. Lori just had the kid. Rick had the chop. Or no, they already chopped out Dale's leg. That was a while. What am I looking at? Look at this. It's okay. No, I'm at the aftermath of the first attack.
Booyah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, aftermath of the first attack. Yeah, I'm literally right after he attacked the first time.
No,
I guess I was.
I don't think I was in the wrong there, but it's a sad situation. I was spoiled.
Whatever. All right.
Just he kept saying the governor attacked the second time, and I'm like, oh, you must know what happens.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. I was in the wrong too. I was just kind of saying the wrong spot. All right, let's move on. Like new topic.
Nice transition.
Yeah.
Who wants
Jake,
to
you
talk-
need to start talking. You're just like
Yeah, guys,
there.
talk about football for a second.
Oh yeah. Okay, Jake.
What do
Don't outdate yourself. Just say the Dolphins suck, because you know that'll be forever. So
Yeah,
Jake, who do you want to win the Super Bowl this year?
I guess the Saints.
Faggot.
One book entry
You and your
number
damn Drew
151.
Brees.
49ers.
Todd,
down
they're gonna
this
get
year.
their asses kicked. I mean, they already got their asses kicked
Well, really,
by the Green Bay Packers.
it's gonna be a tough game, but
Well, here's the thing. Well, now that Packers have beaten the 49ers, now we just gotta worry about them beating the Saints this week.
why are you predicting the outcomes of all the games?
Because
Wait,
this is
who are the Saints facing this week?
what?
Who are the Saints facing?
Played
they aren't they second.
today and they won.
Oh, I
Mhm.
think my dad was watching that, and we just dated ourselves.
Keep 'em out.
Colts won today too.
Yeah, Miami lost.
Happened.
You know, because that's always
Wait, Miami made the playoffs?
No,
No.
they didn't. I'm just saying, they lost.
I didn't make the playoffs.
That's why I was confused. I was just like, they lost. Like, oh. Wait, what?
They're not good enough to be in the playoffs.
So the Bears signed Jay Cutler for 7 years, so that's 7 more years of them not making the playoffs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Funny. That's funny.
But
I don't know. There was an episode of South Park where, cause Cutler used to be on the Denver Broncos before he went to the Bears, and Broncos got Manning, but Stan and Kyle, they're like at a party and they see Jay Cutler. They're like, "Hey, you're Jay Cutler. I think you suck, but my dad says you have potential at some point." I'm like, Stan, you could not have been more wrong. Or Stan's dad could not have been more wrong.
That's
He
funny.
has no potential.
Yeah, so the game is going to be a tough one because it's kind of cold in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, it's just negative 25.
The day this comes out, penguins are putting on coats.
Penguins are migrating to Wisconsin now.
Just imagine that. Seeing a bunch of penguins trying to fly by jumping, like all the way over to Wisconsin.
Let me see what the temperature is out right now. I'll just use my tablet.
Taboo.
Get my new tablet. No, this was not a Christmas gift. I bought this myself, so I went saying, "Oh my god, your parents got you a tablet. Oh my god."
Oh, no. My dad's been spending
Actually, it's
money
not
on
too
it.
bad out right now. Right now, it's 19 degrees out right now, but
Not too bad. That's bus stop weather. December bus stop weather.
yeah. Well, it's supposed to get worse later. Forecast.
You know what? That's we have someone from Wisconsin here and someone from Florida. So let's see what Jake Jakob from Florida thinks about weather. Hey Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
What's cold? What's cold?
cold is well, I guess it could be like
No, in Florida. What's the coldest you've been in Florida?
Florida, like fuck. Let me think. Maybe like 40.
And do you think that's like unbearable?
No, because I've been in snow before, so
Oh no, snow, 32 degrees.
it's actually like 28 degrees.
Yeah, give or take.
The worst part is at the bus stop. Like, I still go to the bus stop because I don't have my license yet, not till June. And it's awful. And my bus driver is always late, so.
I don't take the bus.
Yeah, we have a wind chill warning. It's not really that the temperature is gonna be cold. I mean, the temperature is gonna be cold. It's just the fact that the wind chill is supposed to be like negative 30 or something like that. That's the real reason why. Like, because my school already canceled for Monday.
What if it's nice that day?
That's what we were talking about. We're like, watch it be like 83 degrees out.
Like, you know how, who's the guy, the district director?
Superintendent.
Superintendent. He'd have like the biggest baseball.
Like, shit.
That'd be funny. My superintendent's awesome.
Okay, yeah. Here's what we're looking at. Okay, Monday, high of negative 10, low negative 17, wind chill negative 30 to negative 50. That's what I'm talking about. And Tuesday, high of 0 degrees, low negative 7. Still pretty low. I mean, a lot better. But the wind chill is still negative 20 to negative 40. So, I mean, they're talking about still for us they're still talking about me not going to school on Tuesday. Which I don't.
That's funny.
I'm gonna be. Okay, Thursday I'm a little nervous about. I hope Thursday's not too bad. There's supposed to be small flurries. And I just want to go for my road test. So hopefully they go a little easy. I don't know. Hopefully I get my license. I don't know. I'm really. Because I know almost everyone passes their first time.
Actually, speaking of license,
That's SpongeBob.
I was supposed to go get my permit on Thursday, but for people who've been keeping up with weather in Ohio, on Thursday it snowed 5 inches, and my dad didn't want to drive all the way to the B&B. It's a couple towns away, because Who knows? And he didn't want to drive all the way there in snow. So we canceled, and I'm not going to get my temps for a while.
You know you don't have to schedule for that. You just show up.
No, I mean he canceled. He wasn't going to drive us there. When I say he canceled, I mean he just was like, okay guys, we're not going. It's canceled.
Then how you just ask him, okay, can we do it this day now?
He doesn't want to take us on weekdays because by the time we get home from school, like, there's not too much time to go all the way to the B&B.
I don't know, did I go on a school? I think I went on a school day.
How
I got
close
home
do you
from
live
school.
away?
It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like an hour.
Oh, wow. Oh, then you gotta do it on the weekend. Find some time.
We can't do it on the weekend because my dad works Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 12 hours. Not 12 hours over the whole weekend, 12 hours every day. So it's pretty bad.
Yeah, you might have to get out of school early. I don't know. Look for a day when you guys have off.
Yeah.
I think he said he'd pick us up from school early on Monday. I hope.
Whatever. Jake, you got like a year and a half or 2 years for you. You gotta drive.
Well, I could take my for restricted permit. I could do it.
A restricted permit? What's
That's
that?
probably just a Florida thing, but tell us.
No, like the test.
Oh, no, what's that? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Jake, explain the thing.
Did
We
he
don't
just
know
like
this.
pound his fist on like a desk in like frustration? Like, how do these northerners not know what this is?
You have like a restricted license that you could take a test for, and then you can be in the car and drive with your parents in it.
That's a permit.
Yeah, that's a temporary license.
Well, yeah.
How old do you have
Jake,
to
how
be
old
for
do you have to be for that?
15.
Oh, you're 15?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, for us, you have to be 15 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what the hell? You should be happy.
Here's
Dude,
another-
in Maryland you have to be like 17.
How does it help with anything being a half?
I don't know, it prepares you.
Yeah. Well, no, here's the thing, though. This is what they do is, or what you're supposed to do is when you're 15, you're supposed to take driver's ed. And by, like, you're 15 and a half, you'll, like, know everything and all that shit.
You're not able to take driver's ed until you have your temps.
Oh, really? Mine, it didn't matter. There were kids in my freshman year taking it.
Well, for me, what people from my school do, they take, like, they go down, they get, like, I think if you need one, the B&B will give you a book on all the rules and stuff, and you study from that, and then you take your test at the B&B. It's a B&B in Ohio, Bureau of Driving or something. Vehicles. Bureau of Vehicles.
Bureau... I don't know. Motor... I don't know.
Yeah. B&V. Bureau of Motor Vehicles, yeah. And you go down there, you take the test, you get your temps, and then that's when you sign up for classes. And once you're done with your classes, it takes about 3 months. You do your in-cars, and that takes about 3 months. And then, before you know it, you're 16 after 2-3 months.
Oh yeah.
Really? Wow. Wow, here's the thing. Mine was every day. This is what my driver's ed was. It was every day of the week. It was it was Monday through Thursday for 2 hours for a month. That was it.
Oh no, David, I'm talking about 3 months if you do like one once a week or 2 a week.
Oh, yeah, see, here's the thing. I did it all at once, and I liked it that way.
Like, that's what some people do. Some people just wait like till 2 weeks before they. Oh wait, no, people don't do that. That would be
See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya.
They still need to do in-cars.
I'm a
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, you do it was 6 left. You had to do 6 hours of behind the wheel. That's what we called it. So I had 6 sessions, and that went from...
In-cars. It's pretty cool. I think you need a number.
No, here's the thing. You have to pass... Here's the thing. Did you do that? That's what we had set was... You had to pass the written part first.
Yeah, you have to do that here. Oh no,
So,
David. We have to take classes and we do in-cars. Like, we go with
Yeah,
instructors, and we just drive around.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Like, they drive for like an hour somewhere and then an hour back.
Well, this is what we do. It would... Yeah, same thing. And then someone else would drive back, because it'd be 2 of us.
Oh.
And it'd be 2 hours. Because you had to do also 6 hours of observation. So you just did that there too. I don't know. It was fucking weird. I just remember my guy was creepy as fucking. I think homophobic. So I'm pretty sure he thought I was homosexual. And I get
You're
that
not?
impression sometimes. Asshole. Wait, Jake's not Jewish?
What?
Hey, what?
What do you mean Jesus is Jewish?
I love how he's just like, wait, what are you guys talking about now?
Jake, you've been out of it.
I have-
The private match series and the more recent parts, you've been out of it. But in the parts to come. Yeah, that should be up by then. That should be up today, actually.
Been out of school too long. I'm
If
losing.
that's not up to date, comment saying Tim, you're a butt. Ass. Cracker.
Tim, you're a butt ass. Oh yeah, I was gonna initially upload tonight, Tim. Instead of uploading, I upload on my channel.
Yeah,
I was
saw
gonna.
it.
I know.
gave
I
it
was
a
gonna
like.
upload. I was gonna upload Battlefield 3. I got that edited now. I was gonna upload that, but for some reason, like, it was gonna be too quick, in my opinion. Like, it was only an 80-minute upload time, and I was like, well, that's not even worth it. I can just go, like, when I go somewhere else tomorrow, I can just upload it then. So I'm gonna probably upload that hopefully the next couple days.
That's
Probably after this comes out.
cool. Yeah. That's fine.
So look
I
to
just
that.
want the series out before, June.
You know, October. October is what
I
I'm
don't
looking at.
know. How about June of next year?
How about I'll get Tim here say I'll get it up before I next play The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, you'll have it out before I'm dusty and old. That did come to my mind. I was thinking of saying something like that, but I don't want to badger you.
Ah, I see what you did there.
What?
I'm from Wisconsin. Wisconsin Badgers.
No, yeah, I did do something there. Oh, I did something.
Shit, I don't know anything Ohio. I don't know anything about Ohio.
Oh,
You guys are
Buckeyes.
assholes. You guys always beat us in the Rose Bowl, you shits.
Yeah, we're the Rose Bowl.
We always make it to the Rose Bowl, but we never, like, I don't know, we didn't make it this year. We make it to the Rose Bowl, then we make a fool of ourselves. I don't know, I don't follow college football. All I know is
I
the
like
guy,
college football more.
all I know is that the guy from, well, yeah, because that's the only, like, Ohio sport that's the only sport Ohio's got, but, all I know is the guy who plays for the Seahawks, the quarterbacks now, I can't remember his name, it's on the tip of my tongue. Jake, who's the Seahawks quarterback?
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, that's it. He was from Wisconsin, he played for Badgers.
That guy's a fucking superstar, man.
I know. And you guys rejected Matt Flynn for him. Or they rejected Matt Flynn for him. That was
Anyone
a
else
good.
think the NFL is full of old people?
No.
Yes, I mean Brett Favre was in it for a while when he was like
Favre.
40.
Okay, what time do people usually go in? Excuse me.
No, you're
What time
not.
do people usually go into the NFL?
When they're like 20,
20?
Mhm.
Really?
22 maybe?
22. After college.
Yeah, 22, 4 years of college. Some 28, but no one's going 28 if you're playing.
Did you just say you're 28?
What?
Did you just
Jake,
say
you're out of it. Shut up.
I said some people might go when they're 28, but no one who plays football is gonna have a doctorate. So
Go on.
like, it's just a bunch of old people smacking into each other. I like college more because they're still at the last part of puberty, so there's testosterone, like testosterone machines crashing into more testosterone machines with a ball. It's a perfect sport, really. But once they get old, the testosterone stops. They stop like making explosions when they crash into each other.
I don't know. I think golf has the most testosterone in it.
No, golf has the most estrogen. I think that's the word you're looking for.
or
Yeah,
Viagra.
because you need upper body strength.
mother approved. No.
I don't know. I think it's got the.
I'm not gonna bang on the golf people because golf actually is hard. How about we make fun of the bowling people?
Shuffleboarding.
I think we should go to bowling first.
Not pickleball.
So once people get offended, we can go to shuffleboarding. If
Not
no one...
pickleball.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the school's lacrosse team, and it's.
Play lacrosse.
I've been playing lacrosse for like half a year now, Jake.
How are you gonna say
It's
for
track.
years initially?
They just did track.
Yeah, but then I got kicked off the team.
Why?
Because you're stupid.
My grades were really bad. I had 2 F's.
And
Here, that's one thing I'm proud of. I never had an F on a report card. I've only had a D+.
I've
That's
had,
my
I
lowest.
wish I could say that.
I've had an F in math last year.
Math
never
is
had
so
an F.
easy.
Fuck
Math
you.
is so
My school
difficult.
sucked. I had a bunch of black people in it.
Okay, Jake, 3x equals 9. What does x equal?
What?
3x
3.
equals 9. What
Three.
does x equal?
3.
At first, when you said 3, I was like, wait. When you first said 3, I thought you were like, wait, what do you mean 3x? You think it can be 3x?
Shut up, nigger.
I don't know, it's just the way you explain your school.
It's fucked up.
How so?
Because, well, let me give you the first example because my fucking 7th grade teacher was a pervert and he got arrested.
Jake got
Scott
a
Blake.
pedophile at school.
One of the teachers at my school is a sex offender.
Look up Scott Blake.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not either.
Like, I'm recording, even though I would mess anything up, I'm still not.
Middle school assistant principal Scott Blake arrested on child sex charges.
I love how this is what we get out of Jake.
I think Jake just isn't taught because he's scarred.
See also Rob Look for this child sex arrest. The creepiest text messages you've ever seen. The principal of Polo Park Middle School, which was my school that I went to.
Jake, if people know the middle school you went to, they know the high school you probably go to.
Nah.
And if they
Yeah,
know
no,
the
they're
high
gonna
school
find
they
you and kill
you
you,
go
Jake.
to, and they know you're the oldest class because it's new, and they know your name is Jakob, it's not that hard to find you now.
Shut up, nigger.
Like a boat.
Man, my nigga's Nicka Ross. Nicka Ross. Nicka Ross.
Damn it,
That's why
Tim.
we
This is
don't
what happens
like
when we
it.
get Jake talking.
I know, he just drops nigga a lot.
Nigga, 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 nigga.
Okay. Well, that makes
Yeah,
up for
nigger.
the hour we had of none of that.
God forgives, I don't. Devil is a lie.
Religion
Jake,
is
no
a
one's gonna
lie.
take you
Oh.
serious.
You're a lie.
The weapons defense
You know what else
system
is
to
a
get you
lie?
support.
Ooh.
Constant's better than you think.
Yeah, let's save that for some other time.
Really?
Yeah, this has already gone on for about an hour or so.
Yeah, we need another half hour, dude.
Oh,
I
guys.
want to go for another half hour. I'm done.
You're done?
I say an hour is fine for
Podcast was
Yeah,
really.
the hour's fine. Maybe after, like, maybe 10 of
maybe
these.
for the, like, I don't know if you want to do this in season. Maybe whenever we, like, I feel like we should do this for, like, a couple months, and then when we're done, I say we do, like, a special 2 hour or something.
What
We'll
do
do
you mean,
specials.
done?
We've hacked the weapons
This
defense
podcast was
system
sort
to
of.
I don't know, whenever we do break. I don't know, we'll have a special sometime. It'll be, like, 2 hours.
I don't
We could do
know,
face
maybe
cam.
the 50-second one. If we
Let's
do
do
this...
cam.
What, dude?
We can do face cam for the special.
Yeah, we do
Someone
that.
would have
I
to
don't know.
buy Skype, and I'm not buying it.
I still have my free week trial.
It's been more than a week.
Shut up, black nigger.
No, I mean, I still get to use it.
Oh. Okay, save it.
No.
Well, scratch that, not that expensive.
Shut up, niggy.
$7? Okay, well, that's this podcast. Hope you enjoy. Check out more podcasts. When we
And my
come.
channel too.
Check out the main channel, our main channel, then check out our side channels, and yeah.
And our site.